This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
Why is it that a college girl defending herself is staring at murder charges? Why is it that victim is being probed as an accused? And why is it that she is being made to walk this tightrope? Critical questions these, and they will become clearer as we bring to you the tragic tale of a college girl. A girl who, while defending herself against rape attempt, stabbed her own father. Now this confused soul is looking at murder trial. To look at these very sensitive questions, we are joined in our studios by Mrs. Wahida Nizam, the convener of a Working Women's Forum. She'll be joining us to discuss this sensitive issue here. But that's not all. Ndtv-Hindu was the first to report the conviction of the world's biggest sex offender, Will Hume. Now, we'll of course be bringing you more details in just a bit. A very good afternoon, very good evening in fact. I'm Ashmit Kumar and you are watching Headlines Now. Let's take a look at the top stories. Will Hume, the infamous paedophile, now found guilty by a court. Landmark judgment slaps him with a 25-year term trial. Dramatic yet a tragic turn of events. Young college girl defends herself against rape, but she could be staring at murder charges.
If the allegation that the young woman defended herself against her father because he was trying to attempt to rape her, I certainly don't even think she should have been arrested.
Fate of the uniform syllabus hangs in the balance. High Court asks the government to submit its response.
Only for political reason, the decision was taken.
After a scintillating performance in the assembly elections, Vijayakant gets ready to don the role of captain of the opposition. AIDMK MLA from Royapuram files for post of speaker. With ruling party weight behind him, Jayakumar starts as favourite.
D. Jayakumar MLA அவர்களை பேரவைத் தலைவர் வேட்பாளராக.
Supreme Court clears way for the declaration of AIEEE results, dismisses petitions alleging mismanagement. Volleyball takes lesson from Cricketainment Inc. Gets set to don a new avatar. And romance, action and comedy this weekend has it all for you at the big screen. But let's also take a look at developments pouring in from across the country. NDTV accesses David Headley's Denmark surveillance videos as he recceed targets for a Lashkar terror strike. Was Gautam Gambhir unaware of the severity of his injury? Gambhir said he was comfortable playing. HRD Minister Kapil Sibal hits back at Jairam Ramesh, says IIT IIM faculty members are indeed world class. The aviation watchdog begins a probe into the Faridabad air crash. Initial reports point towards a technical malfunction. Anti-corruption crusader Anna Hazare goes from praising Modi to saying that corruption is rampant in the state of Gujarat. The Supreme Court quashes land allotment to Ganguly in Kolkata, directs him to return the academy land in 2 weeks' time. Well, first up, only on Ndtv-Hindu, the infamous paedophile Will Hume has finally been brought to the book. Now, in what is being termed as a landmark judgment, a fast-track court delivered the verdict. Now, the court found the child sex offender guilty. Will Hume has now been convicted under Section 367 for kidnapping, Section 377 for unnatural offences and under the IT Act. Now, this child sex offender has been slapped with a 25-year jail term of rigorous imprisonment and a fine of 20,000 rupees. Now, he is currently on his way to Pudal prison. Now, just to remind our viewers, Will Hume was touted as one of the world's biggest sex offenders. He was labelled after horrific stories involving Hume and child sexual abuse and child pornography surfaced. He was found making use of an orphanage little home near Mahabalipuram for luring children. Now, he was arrested on November 6th of 2009 on a tip-off from the Interpol and other intelligence agencies that he was uploading obscene pictures on the internet. He was first arrested in the year 2002 but was later out on bail. Now, for a quick word on this, let's go across to Mrs. Wahida, who's a quick sense. Let's go across. Now, Abhay Kumar Singh, before we actually get some reactions on that story, let's get the official version now. Abhay Kumar Singh, the Additional Commissioner of Police Crime and Headquarters, Greater Chennai, spoke exclusively to us. Here's what he had to say.
In the year 2009, Chennai City Police arrested one Williams for the offense of kidnapping, unnatural sex and uploading child porn pictures from the internet. On completion of investigation, the case was charged and trial was conducted in Fast Track Court 4, Chennai City. Today the judgment was pronounced. The said William has been convicted for 10 years for the offense under 367 IPC, another 10 years for offense under 377 IPC, and 5 years for offense under 67B of IT Act. All these punishments shall run concurrently. I am told that this is the first ever conviction under IT Act so far as Chennai City Police is concerned. This Chennai Cyber Cell then has an excellent work.
Now, our reporter Salim has been tracking this case very carefully. In fact, he was the first to bring this developing story to our attention. Now, Salim, a quick question at this point. Give us a sense of background on Will Hume. How really did he emerge as this chief culprit, as the biggest sex offender, as he was termed by the world media?
According to the police, Will Hume entered India in the year 1991, and he was running an orphanage near Mahabalipuram, and Will Humes were arrested by the police in the year 2002 for unnatural offences, and he was out on bail. But the police was wondering how did Will Hume come out on bail. And in a similar development, following an alert from the international police, the Chennai police narrowed in on Will Humes in his Chulaimedu residence and arrested him on the 6th of November 2009. And Will Humes was trying hard to get bail in this case, but the city police was trying to say best to convict Williams. And finally, today, the fast track court delivered a judgment, and the city police say that the law has taken its course and that they are very happy.
Right now, Salim, as many are touting this, many are calling this, of course, a landmark judgment. One of the first such cases that was reported. What are the officials saying about this development of this conviction coming through?
Yeah, the Chennai police say they are very happy because under 67B of the Information Technology Act, the Chennai police say that they have got the case convicted, and hence they say that they are very happy.
Right, Salim. Just a final word about his status. Just to confirm some details, is he being taken to Pudal prison now?
Yeah, Ashmit, he has been taken to the Pudal prison. Initially, he was in the Chengalpat camp, and now he has been taken to the Pudal prison. Also, police say that Will Hume has been awarded punishment concurrently, and hence maybe he will stay in jail for a maximum period of 10 years now. He was charged under 3 sections.
Right, Salim. Thanks a lot for joining us with all those details. Now, let's also get some reactions. We have Mrs. Wahida Nizam, the convener of the Working Women Forum. She's joining us in our studios. Ma'am, a quick question at this point is, of course, the fact that this conviction coming through, and that too, not in a very long period of time. He was arrested in the year 2009, and here we are at 2011. He has been convicted. 25-year jail term is what he's looking at. Finally, will this provide some closure for the victims?
Yes, when we look at it just to the point of this conviction coming in, as far as this case is concerned, yes, to some extent it's a good conviction.
Right.
Conviction, and this is the first conviction under IT Act. But I would like to say that this is just the tip of the iceberg. Whatever is the pornographic material that was uploaded, this should open the eyes of the society and also the police and Interpol and everybody, the stock of pornographic material that is uploaded into the internet, which is bringing about such a big, cultural chaos and degeneration. So much is available on the internet. So the laws, IT, not only the IT Act, that there should be specific and stringent laws to prevent this kind of uploading of pornographic
so essentially
material.
This is the tip of the iceberg.
Yes, this is the tip of the iceberg, and it is just not, I mean, when we are discussing about the number of sex crimes that are increasing in the society, this kind of pornographic material and also exploiting sex materials on the net are also responsible for the increasing.
Essentially, it's too soon to start patting ourselves on the back. There's a lot more work that needs to be done.
Yes, lot more work that is to be done.
Right, that's the sense that Mrs. Wahida Nizam is sharing with us. She does say that this is only the tip of the iceberg. A lot more work needs to be done to address this social evil. Let's slip into a short break now. We'll come back on the other side on another sensitive story, another very critical story. We'll bring you that on the other side.